For the same reason we learn different languages speak to hearing type of people. Yeah, cultural differences mean that one sign language isn't suitable for all countries. Not to mention how hard it is to keep one language the same across the world. It's literally impossible. We can't even keep the same language the same across the UK. Like, bro, have you heard the Scousers speak? Nobody understands what they're saying, right? So, same in BSL. Nobody understands what the Scousers are signing. So it's a exact same phenomenon, except it's even harder to keep sign language consistent than spoken languages, because spoken languages are generally also written, and so people like the standardized written language will help reduce the differences in dialects and variations, but because sign languages are not written down, that's even easier for them to like diverge and become very different. The sign languages aren't just an extension of spoken language. Yep, it's not useful to think of signing people as one type of people. Yeah, that's what we keep learning, right? Don't group every single person in this with the same characteristic as one type of people. That's kind of the message that we keep sending. You know, just because they all have this one characteristic doesn't mean they're all just one group. They're all very different. And different people express themselves differently, especially with German sign and a lot of signs being differentiated only by the word you're mouthing. Signs remind me a little bit of how kanji work, if that makes sense. That's an interesting comparison. Yeah, I mean, in BSL we have the same problem. In BSL there's a lot of signs where it's the same sign and then you mouth something different. I see. The thing is, sometimes I'm like, so are they the same sign or not? Because imagine if I didn't know English and I only signed BSL, and it's the same sign, like with related meaning. So if I don't mouth it, I can kind of still get the point across. So I don't know. The relationship between sign languages and spoken languages are extremely interesting, because it can also vary between the kind of person who's signing, because some deaf people who speak better will sign differently from deaf people who speak less. It's all very individualized. It's fascinating as fuck. It's like saying indicating there are different types of people is bad. There are different types of people across the world, and that's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are 10 types of people. Those who understand binary and those who don't. Good one. In DGS mostly it's used to be the same word and they try to make it distinct. Yeah, there's also a thing called relay interpreters where it's sometimes so a hearing person will interpret from a spoken language to a sign language, but then sometimes there are some concepts that are quite nuanced in the spoken language, and they would depend on like the mouthing to make the differences, whereas actually the nuances are not as crucial to the thing being said. So there's a relay interpreter to change the language, the sign language, to a different register where it's more intuitive for deaf people to understand. So that's also quite an interesting thing. Yeah, I'm still exploring the different varieties in BSL, and it's so fascinating how the spoken language influences it. Sometimes it's vocabulary, sometimes it's the way something is expressed. Like for even just like, I don't know, dates and things. Weekdays and months are all fingerspelled in BSL, and then my Hong Kong deaf friends are like, oh, what are you doing? Why is there so many letters? Why can't you just number them?